Hi everyone. So let's do a collective reading to try to capture the energy that's around us. I'm going to start with a chakra card to see if there's a specific energy we're meant to work with. So we have the heart chakra and it says organized. So you may have a healed heart chakra right now. The pink color, when I see the pink color with the heart chakra, it talks more about self-love. So you may be getting organized when it comes to self-love. You might be paying more attention to loving yourself, or in general, you might just be getting your life more organized. So, but I like to see that. So then we have expected, and I can't help but notice we have another pink color here too. So we're definitely dealing in the heart realm, in the heart chakra. So something was expected. Something came in, something that happened, something you've been planning for or organizing. Maybe something you've been manifesting because you are manifesting from your heart chakra. But let's ask the tarot to see if we can get some more information. So we have the Empress, Four of Swords, King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. This looks like manifestations, but let's keep going. So then we have the Lovers, which I'm going to flip over. Knight of Swords, so there's a person here. Eight of Cups, the Hermit, and underneath everything is the Seven of Wands. So when I see the Seven of Wands underneath everything, this is just telling me that you're holding strong when it comes to something. Perhaps you have something that you're doing, because we have organized, we have expected. So there's something that you're doing that you're pretty steadfast about. It could be an idea that you're working on. It could be that you just keep persevering through something. So that's what I'm getting from this Seven of Wands being underneath everything. But let's start looking at the rest of the tarot to see what else we can find out. It looks like you are really being asked to focus on your expansion right now, your spiritual growth, perhaps because you've done a lot of heart healing. And with the Lovers card being here, this is about choosing from your heart. So this is a very heart-centered reading for sure. But you are being asked to focus on that you're continue to focus on self-love with the Empress, continue to focus on spiritual growth. And the Lovers card is always about leading with your heart and choosing with your heart and choosing from your higher self and staying almost focused on that and being laser focused on whatever this is that it feels like you're manifesting in, because it does feel like you're manifesting something in because you have not given up and because you've done a lot of your own heart healing. In your challenge position, we have the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So there's certainly a person here who is challenging you. But with this Four of Swords and the Hermit, I feel that you may be having trouble drawing back your energy from this person. It almost feels like you might be stuck in this situation. It does feel like there's a stuck energy here. I also see it opening up, but at the moment, I feel like you're being challenged in maybe pulling back from this person. And with this person's energy being the Knight of Swords, they might be overwhelming you, or maybe they refuse to leave your energy, or maybe they refuse to take the hint, or whatever this is. But they seem very persistent, but you seem like you want to pull away, but you're having trouble doing that. So this feels like there's a need to really use your intuition here, but also your intellect with the Four of Swords to, I think, sort of figure out how this person fits into your life, if at all. But I think that's where this heart-centered energy is really coming in, that you're trying to organize your life. You're trying to figure out who belongs in your life and who's expected to be in your life and who's not expected to be in your life. So I feel like you're going through this major shift, and I think it's because your heart chakra energy has become so organized. And if there was some kind of a period of darkness, because the Seven of Wands can often mean that there was some kind of strife or some kind of battle or some resistance to something that you're doing. And this to me feels like it's now passing. You're passing through that dark energy, and this last bit of challenge is still a person who's lingering in your energy that I feel like you're really trying to distance yourself from. And I get that because the King of Pentacles is with the Eight of Cups. And this is you. This is you really stabilizing in your energy. And it feels like you're rising above whatever these issues were, whatever was happening with people or this person in your life. But this is very a clear message of you taking off as soon as you hit this one obstacle, because this Four of Swords is in your challenge position. So it's like you're this Empress walking down the street, but you run into this obstacle of the Four of Swords, which means it's time to pull your energy back. And that's when you stabilize and your manifestations can really come in. But this is definitely about spiritual work. With the heart organized and the Empress, you're doing your life's purpose. You're doing what you're expected to do, and you're following your mission. You're following your heart, and you're really not giving up on that. And I think that's why you're really stabilizing here. And so this Eight of Cups is telling me that you're really making a healthy choice right now with self-love, with self-care, that you know that moving away from whoever this Knight of Swords person is going to be the thing that makes you happier. It is going to be the thing that brings you the things in that you really want to bring in. But I see with your potential final outcome that you absolutely get there. The Ten of Pentacles and the Hermit, this is you built this, you did this, you manifested this, you stuck with it, and you did it on your own with the Hermit. You didn't need this person. And in fact, releasing this person was kind of the catalyst that made everything start to really happen more quickly. So this Ten of Pentacles, this is the payoff for your hard work, whatever that is for you. You put some kind of plan in motion and now it's paying off. And then of course with the Hermit here, this is just about you finally overcoming that challenge and pulling back your energy and understanding that you only needed yourself all along. This heart chakra is self-love. And that was one of the first things we said when we pulled the card, was this pink color is about loving yourself and doing this for yourself and becoming the Empress and the King of Pentacles. You showed up as the Empress and the King of Pentacles in one spread. So this just tells me all I need to know, that you are doing this on your own because you loved yourself and you expected this of yourself. So the Empress and the Lovers are with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very authentic and very virtuous. So this is you following your heart, following your purpose, following your North Node. This is spiritual work. This is you being your true authentic self. The Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords are with the Eight of Rings, which is the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is about resourcefulness, and it's also about positive potential. So I think this is just reiterating this fact that this work you're putting into yourself is the thing that's going to help you release this energy, is the thing that's going to help you pull your own energy back from this person. It's that work. The Eight of Pentacles is about putting your head down and doing the work. And I think that's exactly what you've done here. You've remained steadfast. You've organized your heart chakra. You're growing spiritually. You're staying authentic. You're following your mission. All that work is the thing that's going to help you pull your energy back from whoever this challenging person is. The King of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups are with the Moon. So the Moon is all about intuition, but it's also about illusion. So this is you really, and we said that, use your intuition and your intellect to figure out how to get away from this person. And we have the Queen of Cups and the Moon, which are both highly intuitive cards. So this is really about seeing through the illusion of this person and knowing on a deep intuitive level that you have stabilized and you can now walk away from this energy. And then for the potential final outcome with the Ten of Pentacles and the Hermit, we have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is about confusion. It's about setbacks. It's about manipulation. And so I feel like with all these swords being in the challenge position, this is just reiterating that the longer you allow this person to cause illusions, cause confusion, cause setbacks, manipulate whatever they're doing, it's keeping you from these manifestations that you're trying to bring in. So this person really is a bigger problem than they first presented themselves to be, because this confusion, manipulation, setbacks, it feels very intentional. And that may be why I was getting this energy that you're stuck, because this person may be making you feel stuck. It's like, it feels very sticky. But I do see that once you overcome that, you do the work, you put your head down, you do it, you fight for it, you continue to work from your heart space. That's the thing that's going to help you release this person. And then it's all just going to break wide open. So there you go. That is our collective reading. Will you please let me know how this was resonant for you? Consider subscribing to the channel if you like my vibe, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.